Do you have a good story of when somebody showed you compassion that you were not expecting to? I do. My family and I were going to my wife's cousin's wedding in Montana, and this was going to be the first time that we had seen her extended family since my dad had passed in 2020. And my dad's passing was unexpected, and it hit me really, really hard. Because the reason for the trip was for the wedding, I didn't anticipate anybody to talk to me about my dad. Even though this was my wife's extended family, they still had always been so embracing of me, and I've always felt like I've been part of the family as well. I hadn't anticipated a lot of conversation about it, mainly because it wasn't a happy topic to talk about, and we were there for a happy occasion. I thought that somebody would mention something to me, but the person who did completely caught me off guard. My wife's aunt had unfortunately been divorced since my wife and I got married, but she did meet a wonderful man, and he was actually a newer part of the family than I had been. While all of the family was together enjoying food and seeing each other after a long time apart, he came up to me and expressed the most sincere condolences I could have ever anticipated in this setting. He looked me in the eye and just said, "I'm so sorry for your loss." I went home with my wife that night and I told her just how much it meant to me. She said, "What all did he say?" I said, "He only said, 'I'm so sorry for your loss.'" He said it in such a way that I just immediately felt a fierce loyalty to him. We've never had a conversation about what that meant to me, but if he were to call me up today and ask me to do anything, I would immediately go and give him whatever support I could. You never know when those moments are going to happen, when somebody just happens to tap into something you're feeling at a core level and just connect with you on a extremely deep human level. As I was preparing to do this video, I actually had a comment come through on one of my shorts where I was talking about what it was like to get my first pair of glasses, and this lady opened up about the challenges that her daughter has had. We had several back and forth interactions where I just asked her a little bit more questions about what it's been like for her daughter. I'm sorry that it's a tough situation for her, and she started opening up to me about some things that she'd been going through. She shared about what it was like whenever she lost her mother in 2020. She also talked about all of the challenges that she had during that time period as someone in the medical professional field. And then at the very end, she said, "Hey, I'm never going to meet you." How did she word it? What did she say? She finished by saying she was sorry for unloading everything on me, but that she appreciated the compassion that I had showed her. It made my night. It was confirmation that I was needing to actually talk about this in this video, and a reminder for me of why I actually do this channel. I come on and I share stories about what's going on in my life with my kids and just day-to-day stuff, and I share a cigar because I want it to be something that you feel like is more of a conversation than just me talking to you. And I loved the fact that she spent so much time pouring out her heart on a chat forum that's going to be visible for anyone and everyone to see, and hopefully it will inspire others to do the same. With so much going on in the world and having that shield in front of you, which is basically your computer screen where you can spout off whatever you want to, you can offend other people, it takes a real vulnerability to put yourself out there and try and connect with somebody, and I want to encourage you to do the same thing. If you've got people in your life that you can show compassion to, whether it be online or in person, please do so. And think about the last time somebody showed you a great act of kindness or compassion that really stood out to you, and share it with me. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you were encouraged by my stories. I hope that you were challenged to maybe do something for those in your life or around you, and to pay attention to the moments that others in your life are showing you that kindness and compassion as well. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media, put something down in the comments section, and I will see you next time when we can share a cigar and change the world.